What's good, Joseph 3? Thanks for running the comics. Have you been running them comics? Because I've been running them comics. How about you? Yeah, man, I gotta check out. I gotta let y'all check out this haul, which marks the end of a very popular series. But got that joint right there, and I picked up some others which I haven't even heard about, but I am excited to share these with you guys. I'm gonna go backwards. I went to two places, you know, trying to save money. A lot of the books I had on my pull have ended their runs, like miniseries, which is a help. And this one right here, which I'm gonna should show it first. Now I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do that right almost next. But I'm gonna show you what I got. Hope you dig it. I'm gonna just go through these really quick because I have a lot of books to put away. All right, first, RWBY #1. If you've been watching Rooster Teeth's productions, they've been putting out things since Red vs. Blue years ago. Man, it's been like probably what, over 10 years now from Halo. Just the popularity of Halo has basically brought Rooster Teeth into being, and they finally got RWBY in DC. Which this book is actually pretty good. It's just a retelling based of the story. If you've seen the videos they put out of the different, I think it's like there's 7 seasons coming up now. So you've been watching different seasons of RWBY. It's kind of retelling of everything up to about season 5, I believe. So 4 or 5. So it's a good kind of refresher. But also doing some older stories too, stories of RWBY's life prior to going to the school. So that's really cool. We have here Event Leviathan #5, and I thought they were going to share who Leviathan or the leader of Leviathan was. They did not. And it was like it was about to show it, and they did not. So probably in the next one will probably be a key book. Will probably where they actually show who the leader of Leviathan is. Thought it was Lois Lane's dad. I think he knows who Leviathan is or has an idea. Robin had an inkling of who it may be. It was somebody who was previously Manhunter. Because they have a female Manhunter, but there was another Manhunter in DC lore. And I don't know who that person is, but that may be the person who is this Leviathan character. So there's a lot of different people who it could be. They're still trying to figure it out. I think it's a good mystery story. Not a super action in it, but it's a very good mystery. It's been very good, and I think #6 will be the big reveal. So that would be one to check out. Event Leviathan #6, but that was #5. Next, this is one of the books we were talking about was end of the run, and I have 2 books of it from 2 places which I've gone to, and it is Powers of X #6, the final issue in the 12-part House of X, Powers of 10 or Powers of X, some you like to call it. And this is the foreshadowing variant. And I have to reread this book because I'm trying to think, who is that? It looks like a couple of people. And I'm looking at those who are bowing before him. And I reading it, they was talking about how they may have to have, talking about the Shi'ar Empire, talk about the Shi'ar Empire a lot. And I think that has to do about a statement. I think that Wolverine and Mora and the librarian were having. Sorry if I'm spoiling it for you, but I think they talk about that, and I think that may have is a foreshadowing. The last book, House of X #6, had a foreshadowing variant, which I did in my other video of what's his name, Omega Red. And I think I know what that one is. I think I know what that's foreshadowing. But this one, I have to read again to see what that's foreshadowing. And I'm thinking, are these foreshadowing actually going to happen, or just a possibility? You never know what y'all think. But I also have the Huddleston variant, the last Huddleston variant, with the 2 brothers. One who has some type of, I forgot their names. They have Zorn and the other one. But both of them have like a sun in his head, and one of them has like a black hole or some type of bomb in his head or something like that. Some weird, but I got both of those, so it's really cool to have both the foreshadowing variant and the Huddleston variant. Trying to get the Huddleston variants, which I don't have, which I'm missing 3. I'm missing 3 Huddleston variants. 1 from the Powers of 10 and 2 from the House of 10. So yeah, this joint here, I had to get this. This is a variant. This is the version variant for Spawn, the record-breaking 301, which I think someone said it is not really record-breaking because Cerebus had over 300 issues, but I think they said it's because it is the independent company. I think Cerebus went through a few different companies, but Spawn was always through Image, never stopped through Image. So I think that's why I got the record or whatever. So 301, Alex Ross. Look at that background. Alex Ross, goodness right there, man. How you get that Alex Ross version cover? It'd be good to get him signed this. That would be really dope. Let's see before I get into these. I'll just get into this. I've never heard of this book, but as you know, I'm a big Green Lantern fan. I found a lot of Green Lantern goodies. A lot of Green Lantern goodies. And this one right here, Green Lantern versus Alien. I did not know about this. And I have the whole run. It's a 4-issue run. Number 1, 2. Have Kyle Rayner in there. 3. And lastly, got the Mother Alien in. 4. So that's gonna be a fun read right there. Another book which I picked up last time about Secret Files and Origins for Green Lantern. I picked up number 4, which was from I think 2005. This is from 2002. This is number 3, Secret Files and Origins. So I'm gonna try and get this all 4 of them. I need to get 1 and 2, so I gotta look for those. Another book which I have the from the Tangent Comics, which is kind of like I think another universe or whatever from DC. And I have one which is number 97, which is Green Lantern. This is Tales of Green Lantern, which deals with this alternate universe Green Lantern, who I think can tell the future or can do some type of use a lantern for like it's not a power battery, but for I think using magic. Another book which I have been checking out, which I'm almost finished. I need to get one more book that's in this series, and that's from Gene Ha, and that's from Dark Horse Comics called May. I have 1 and 2. It's number 3. I need to get 4, but they did have 5. I think there's 6 issues. I don't know, there's 5 or 6 issues to this run, so I need to get 1 or 2 more. So that's really cool. And this, Justice League versus Suicide Squad, number 6. I have this. I'm just missing number 5. So I want to complete that. Should be able to find it in a dollar bin, whatever. But it was a cool story. It was a cool story. And man, I told you this is a really good book. Justice League number 33. Got that joint, ready to read that. Just see how the story is going. I really love Justice League. I like this run of Justice League. The previous run of Justice League, I got like the first issue and I really wasn't too deep into that, but that one right there, this one is good. Really, this new event about the Year of the Villain, it's been really, really good ever since the beginning. Well, this is a funny cover, but I read this, and this is going to end very soon. Black Hammer Justice League. I actually like this connection with Dark Horse and DC. I like this connection. Look at Batman. Hello, Justice League on the windmill. But they're finding out it actually revealed who is behind the Black Hammer, the people of the Black Hammer farm, and Justice League getting mixed up. They found out who did it in this one. And it's usually this type of person that would mix things up like this. And if just look at you should know. The person mixes things up in dimensions. And lastly, I got my LCS to order this joint because it was just a beautiful book. But I am trying to collect them all. Oh man, it got kind of bent. Take care of my books a little bit better. But it's Livewire number 11. I thought that was a dope cover rather than getting the regular book. That's just really dope. Livewire number 11 for Valiant, and really dope. So I hope you like my pull. Really strong with Green Lantern. You know, Green Lantern's in the Justice League too, and Green Lantern's in the Justice League Black Hammer. John Stewart. So yeah, lots of Green Lanterns. So I'm loving that. Loving that. In fact, see all my short boxes? I gotta get a long box because that one right on with the books on top. Those are my Green Lantern books. I have a case, short box just for Green Lantern. I'm gonna get a long box for my Green Lanterns and get them all because I'm basically stuffed. And these on top, I love these. These are my 75th anniversary Green Lanterns. All of those from the different titles which had a 75th anniversary cover. So if you look at some of my old videos, you'll find where I was finding those when I was hunting for those. So all I need now, the only thing for Green Lantern I need now that I'm trying to collect are the interconnecting White Lantern variants, which has the lanterns, not the lanterns, but the different heroes and even some villains who became White Lanterns. And it's like 12 books that are connecting. I think I have half of them. I gotta get the other half. So I'm trying to find them in a while rather than going the eBay route, but sometimes eBay is the way you gotta go. But I hope you like my video. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications of when I'm dropping these videos. And this is a really fun haul, really cool. A lot of these were dollar bin books and 25-cent books too for a few of those. But the rest of them were on my pool or things which I just found, which did not have my pool, but I knew I was going to try and get. So, hope you have a great day, great weekend. Let me know what you've been reading, what you've been picking up, and what you've been checking out. And I'll catch you on the next one, all right? And continue to run them comics, son. All right? Grace and peace. What's good? Joseph 3 Banks with an addendum to my video. I just popped these three. I was mainly going to LCS to pick up some magazine size bags and boards. Got one from my Harleen, and I just want to show off some of the bags and boards I got. An old run from like the early 90s, Brother Man from RWBY. At the time his name was Smith. I forgot what his first name was. But this is like a autograph by him, Brother Man #1. It's the first printing, first edition of that. I got a bunch of others, so I had to get that bigger size. Plus, now these prestige books coming out and these magazine style books, we need a bigger book. See how it kind of bends? The bag is actually this exact same size as the Harleen. So I need to get a bigger bag, but we'll see if I'll find that later. But I got 3 books. Just want to share them real quick like. Unearth #3, kind of horror story of some researchers checking out caves, and caves are showing some really messed up stuff. But it seems like there's something more menacing down there. This is #4 for Unearth. Unearth 3 and 4. And I got this. Of course, this is not the Grail. If it was, Amazing Fantasy #15 facsimile edition. I saw it at the store previously. I didn't get it, but I decided to get it just to get it so I can actually read the story. I like these facsimile editions and these dollar books. It allows people who actually have the Grails or people who buy their books and get them CGC'd. Now they can go and read them. They can actually read the books rather than have them stored away somewhere or locked away somewhere and where you can't enjoy them. So I like these facsimile, the dollar books that all the DC, Marvel, and Image are putting out. Even some of the other companies of some of their #1 books, their first books, or even some of their Grail books, some of their really highly sought after books that people can't get, they can't afford. So having these are the next best thing. So I like what they're doing. So I said I want to get one of those, and I got it, and I'm happy to have it. real short video. Yeah, that's it. Run the comics, Joseph 3 Banks, aka J3B, and I am out. Subscribe, like, share, hit the bell. Grace and peace. What's good, Joseph 3 Banks? One more. I thought I'd be finished with this video, but I thought like, let's get these. One more, hold on. Some joints I picked up because they're filling up a run of mine. Horizon, number 13 from Image Comics. Dope. Just want to show you some books which I just recently picked up. Horizon number 18. So I've been getting these Horizon books. I want to get that whole run. I guess that's the last book of actually the entire run. Number 18 had 18 books. And then I've been collecting these because one of my LCSs, they actually have these. Had the whole run. But I have Life Story number 3, the 80s Spider-Man. And also Spider-Man Life Story number 4, the 90s. Great year for comics. Love that time, huh? All the big stuff. And these last two, I picked up this because it was just shiny. But it was in the 99-cent bin. And but it's for it would be cool if they do a movie of this particular period for the X-Men, and it's the Age of Apocalypse. And I found this one, which is the Astonishing X-Men Age of Apocalypse. That gold foil, shiny, shiny. Look at that. Number 1, it's the Ultimate Edition, actually. So, look at that bling bling. Look at that. Look how thick that is. Woo. Let me see on this side, I'll show you. Got that spine. You know it has a spine, it's thick. So, the Astonishing X-Men, Age of Apocalypse, number 1, Ultimate Edition. Cop that. But this one, this is the last book I got. This is the one which I'm very excited about because it completes the entire run for this volume, which I think is volume 5 or 6. I think it's 5. But it's Black Panther, number 17. The connecting variant, I've been getting it connected. I've been looking for number 17 and I found it. Bam. For actually, book price. Got that. And I got that connected. It was the first book of the connecting variant, number 17. So I'm happy to have found that. Some of that Jenny Frison action. Bam. So this one to give you this really short video, but I'm glad I picked those up, got those today. So this ends, I'm finally put this video out. So you should see this video this evening. October the 13th. Alright? So you should be seeing it, alright? Grace and peace. I'm out. Finally. Run them comics, son!